Welcome back to Hashtag Just Saying. Welcome again to the Muppet Show.
Yay!
I feel like this angle is not a good thing. I feel like it's not good. Oh, there's my ride. There we go.
They're on to me.
There we go. Now you're not looking at the floor. You're welcome. Although it is a nice floor.
Yes.
Speaking of floors, I had the basement guy show up a little
Great segue.
a little while ago.
Mm.
And well, he only wanted my money. Well, it wasn't my money. He only wanted some money.
Down payment?
Yeah. We had to give him half now, and then I guess the other half when he's done.
Oh, that's a good deal.
I mean, I guess. Either way, it's,
How about a third now and the rest later?
How about no money down? And
do the job and then you get your money.
Yeah. How about I wait and see what kind of job you do, and then I'll pay you. Right? So, I mean, but that's going along swimmingly. He's supposed to start next week. And with any luck...
Start sooner.
Oh, well, you know what? I got a message from the guy, right? And he goes, so we'll be ready to start on Tuesday. And I'm like, great. You know, sooner the better. Fantastic. And then he goes, oh, make sure you get everything out of the basement by then. I went... It was like that Captain America meme from the thing where he's like, I don't think I will. Like, I'm just sitting there like, no, I don't think I will.
He needs you to take everything out of the basement? Just in the area that we're going to have the new studio.
It's but you know what? Basically, where the studio is going to be is already empty.
Good, you're ahead already.
Because I already cleared the space, because I needed the space empty in order to see if it was going to be, if it was going to work, right? Because if you have things, like, in the area, right? Yes, in the area, it can make the space look smaller. So I wanted to empty it out and then see what it looks like with nothing in it, naked space. I wanted naked space. And see, like, okay, so a table could fit here, so we'll have to do, like, a drop ceiling, and we'll run the wires this way, and blah, blah, blah. I'm in charge of no... I'm in charge of no wires. We're gonna get to this in a minute. Don't jump ahead. So, yeah, so that should be exciting. I'm hoping by the end of the month, boom, it'll be good to go. I'm excited about it. And by the by, you know how I can't get people, like contractors or any tradesmen to save my life, right? So I had a guy scheduled, right? And we talked about it last week, where it was like, it felt like I was serial dating, like dating too many people at once. And it's like, oh, I can't have them know each other. So I had to set up one guy so that he missed the other guys. It was very stressful.
And he was ready to go right away, right?
Oh yeah, the guy who got the job he was very enthusiastic. I'll put you on my calendar. I can't wait. I'm like, okay.
All right, let's see. Prove it.
So I know, but I had another guy scheduled, and then he messaged me and he goes, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Can I come tomorrow? He didn't even fucking apologize, dude. He was just like, yeah, I'm waiting on this delivery and I can't, make it. So how about tomorrow? So I wrote the guy and I said, okay, if you come tomorrow, because I work from home and I can't just like boop boop. I can't just get up from my workstation and go and deal with somebody for a half an hour, So I said, can you come after 3 so that my husband can deal with you and I am not obligated to speak to you? And so I said, if it absolutely has to be the same time, which was going to be like 11, I said, you have to let me know. I said, because I need to change some things around in my work day, right? Dude read the message, never wrote me back. I was like, are you shitting me? I wrote him a second message later in the day.
It's Friday.
I guess. I wrote him a
God.
second message later in the day. I was like, dude, did you get my message? What time you coming?
Oh, that's cold.
Ooh.
Ooh, cold.
But that's good, right?
I love it cold, but
No, all
damn,
right.
sometimes it's like swallowing an ice cube.
Would it like hurt your teeth cold?
No.
You gonna have an ice cream throat?
Yeah. The whole like back of my throat is numb.
Ice cream throat from soda?
But it's good.
And he didn't even bother to read that message. He just never got back to me, right?
You're fired.
Oh, so Jay was pissed, right? He goes, guess he doesn't want the job.
Mm.
So I waited until the next day. And the guy didn't show up at the original time, and then he didn't show up at the time that I asked him to show up. So Jay goes, well, that's it. Call the other guy. He's got the job. I was like, okay. I mean, I don't care as long as things move along, you know?
Right.
Now, it's already been mentioned, but look at this. I got a text from Nikki. Nikki texted me. I didn't even really know this was a thing. I thought it was a fake thing. This is for the audio folks. You can watch.
Actually,
Actually,
you should watch for this one.
You should watch. This is a
view thing.
Well, I'll describe it, but anyway.
It's not the same.
Yeah, fuck you. So for the audio folks, the first 30 or so will be up on YouTube. You can watch me hold the thing that I'm talking about. And for the video folks, you can listen to the entire show. Trust me, it's a banger. You're going to want to listen to the entire show.
Yeah, she gave me the rundown. Sounds good.
I was planning today. A lot of planning went into this.
Good.
So you can listen to it on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play,
Like time.
Anchor,
Drop your ink and listen.
Spotify.
Look for us and spot us.
Fucking Audible.
We hear you, baby. You hear us?
And Amazon Music.
We'll smile at you and smile back.
Now, Nikki sent me a text, I think it was a week or two ago. There is a cereal called Monster Mash. Yes?
The
Monster Mash. Yeah. I wish that was the still. Right there. That'd be a good still for the video.
Yeah, we didn't think about that one.
Yeah. Well, maybe I can fix it. So, what it has in it is you get
a little of this, a little of that.
So you get Count Chocula, who is on the cover of the cereal box happily playing the organ. He's playing
just like this one.
The piano. Yeah.
Looks like he's high.
That's Count Chocula. Boo Berry, who's enthusiastically playing a guitar.
He's a booby.
Yeah. Frankenberry, who's probably playing bass.
All about that bass.
All about. I don't even know that song. I was gonna try to say it, like, Bert. I'm not even hip. Why lie? I'm not hip. That kind of flies into something else, but I can't put a pin in it. My mom will get mad. Fruity Yummy Mummy, and I lost my audio. Poop. There it is. So, and Fruity Yummy Mummy, which, like, years ago they brought back once, and we've not seen the Fruity Yummy Mummy nor the Fruit Brute, who's banging on drums right there. He is very excited.
Their version of Animal.
Yeah,
And the Muppets.
I guess. But these two, I mean, it was like they put them out, and then they were like, no. The box reminds me of like fruit striped gum, because there's all these colors on it.
Oh, looks like someone dropped acid.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you the rundown. Apparently, in 1971, which is how old these are, Count
Not this one. This just came out.
No, this is new.
That came out like within the week.
But in 71, Count Chocula and Frankenberry stormed into your cereal bowls. They were like, oh. In 72, Blueberry came out. If anybody, you know what? Blueberry, they keep putting out Blueberry. I don't know anybody who eats it.
I tried it once when I was a kid and I didn't like it.
I tried it a couple years ago because I was like, maybe, and I didn't really dig it. I really didn't. I didn't dig it.
I love Honey Smacks.
Frankenberry is. I don't like I know Honey Smacks. Makes your pee smell. And Frankenberry.
Like the cereal,
I know.
So it's not bad though.
Frankenberry's kind of an odd taste too. I mean, if we're talking, like Count Chocula is the best, right?
Yeah, it's always my favorite.
So in 74, the Fruit Brute came out, which is this little wolf, and then in 88, that's how young the Yummy Mummy is. He's a youngin'.
He's a young mummy.
Right? So it's a 50-year celebration. They threw them all in one box and said, fucking eat it. And I gotta tell you, I'm here for it. I love it. I haven't tried it yet. You know what was funny is it was sitting over there because Sean managed to acquire a box for me. Because
I got her these 2 boxes.
Yeah. Oh,
and
there's the dog. So
here's the mascot.
Sean managed to acquire this box for me. I hadn't seen it, and
I'm
it
always
was
trying to help my friends out.
I know. Well, you're at the store like every day.
Yeah. Me and Christine always need something in Walmart daily, so I'm always looking out for us.
Yeah.
Especially when it helps the show.
So I had it sitting over on the shelf because I knew I wanted to talk about it tonight. And Jay came in, and he looks at it and he goes, "Oh, that's cute." And I said, "Yeah, it's cool." And he goes, "Wait, this is a real cereal?" I said, "Yeah, it's a real cereal. It's the 50th anniversary. They threw them all in a bowl and said, have at it." He goes, "Whoa, I thought it was fake." I said, "I know, it does look like it would be a fake cereal, but no, it's real." I'm debating whether or not I'm going to open it. Part of me wants to open it and actually try it, actually. And another part of me just wants to keep it pristine.
Part of me is thinking, okay, maybe I'll get my own now.
You don't have one?
I didn't grab one for myself, and I grabbed that. So I'm thinking,
Oh, you should
now
grab
that
one.
we're talking about it, I'm like,
You know what? Here's the thing. If you if you grab yourself another box, grab me a secondary.
All right.
Unless I see it first.
We're probably going tomorrow.
Because
Most likely we'll be going tomorrow.
Well, do you have 2? I don't know. She just put up the number 2. I definitely think I'm gonna need to acquire a second because I like this. I like
this.
this.
One to open and one to keep.
Right. I want to try it. That's the thing. It's like, this. I don't know if I'm gonna like it.
I got this and I had a bowl last night.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I love this, right? So I mean, it's the 50th anniversary of the Monster series, so they brought out the original box, and I would love for this to be a still as well, but they brought out the original design of Count Chocula. I love when these come. Oh, look at that! It's like it's snowing Count Chocula on him. Great. I love retro. I'm a sucker for retro like boxes and stuff. When they bring back like the, you have to get 2. I agree. I think I need to get a secondary just so I can try open up the cereal and then keep a box just.
Does that mean you want a second of this too?
I might, because you know what? Next year, because they bring out these monster cereals every year. Because we have people that listen from all over, so they may not know. So General Mills does like these monster cereals, Count Chocula, and woo. I'm in a very silly mood today.
Good.
So
you sound like Blueberry though.
And it's hot as shit in this room. But
well, I'm going to Walmart. I can pick us a little fan.
Yeah, well, pretty soon we won't need it.
We
I
might.
hope.
We will.
So they're doing like the retro boxes anyway, and because the box they have now is like I think it's all brown, and he's like, "Woo, here I am." But I like the retro boxes very much, so I might have to get another box of this. I think I have, if I'm honest, under my counter. I think I have an unopened box of the ones that came out last year, which I think is all.
I have one from last year too.
Yeah.
I haven't opened yet.
I'm gonna have to double check. If it's open, I will probably have to throw it away because it's probably over a year old.
On purpose.
Yeah, because I have
I got like 10 cereals open.
Well, Jay buys he buys cereals in bulk. Because he has like a bowl. Sometimes he'll have a bowl of cereal for breakfast, and then have something like a bowl of cereal for dinner. So, which I see nothing wrong with having cereal for dinner.
I have.
I
do toast with it.
Oh, do you? But Jay does toast as well. He fluctuates between having like buttered toast and what do you call that? Peanut butter toast.
I look at it as
I just have
helping
cereal.
to keep you full until the morning.
Yeah.
Because a bowl of cereal doesn't really last you long.
Oh. Maybe. Yeah. So if it's unopened, that's good, and if it's opened, I just completely. So the reason it's underneath is that's the overflow. So I don't go under there very much because it's overflow of all his cereal, but apparently my Count Chocula ended up under there at some point, ditching me to the bottom shelf. But anyway, so I'm digging these. I might get the other flavors just to have them, because I really fucking wish that I had gotten like the Yummy Mummy and the Fruit Brute when they came out.
Well, we didn't know it was gonna happen again this week.
Well, I didn't know it was only gonna be a one-off thing. But if I see them again, I'm definitely buying them.
Maybe this will bring them back.
Oh, look at that! He's playing the organ on the back of this too. He is the Count who rocks. Apparently, that's what they're saying. Oh no, because everything has that Q. What is that? QCR or whatever the heck that's called. So you scan this thing and you can listen to the Hear the Mash song. So now they did a song. Now I'm super interested. I mean, it's probably gonna be cringe, I think. But we're gonna talk cereal tonight, and I'll tell you why.
We're hungry.
QR. I told you 10 minutes ago, I'm not hip. We know this. I'm not hip. I told you. I told everybody. We can't drink at the same time. Because then they're just awkward pausing. You can't drink at the same time I drink.
Drink. Chug.
I'm trying to. Oh, speaking of retro things real quick. I got, still in the process of recollecting my Masters of the Universe stuff. I got my Orko today, which is up on a shelf and I can't reach, but it is in my eyesight, so it just reminded me.
I was going to say grab them.
No, it's too far away. It's hot! So, yeah, I got 2 more characters to go, which they're telling me they won't be released until 22. Which I'm pissed about, but anyway. So the reason that I have cereal on the mind is Jay and I've been perplexed is a good word about when we travel what I'm gonna eat, because British folk love ya, your food is shit. They know their food is shit, though. They're like, don't come to England for British food. Our food is shit. You like corn? Corn's in everything. That's a generalization, I'm sorry. But I don't like, there's a lot. I don't like fish and chips. Although the chips look amazing. Oh, speaking of which, because the chips, cause like that's what they call like the really thick cut French fries. Wendy's is changing up their French fries for some sort of anniversary.
Are they going back to classics?
They didn't say. They just said we're changing our fries.
I can't stand the cold.
Oh,
cut.
Me neither. Beans on toast has to be the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of, with the exception of blood pudding. Perhaps, and Marmite. I feel like Marmite is more European than strictly British, but nah. I can do a banger. That's no, because that's a sausage. Mash, just mashed potatoes. That's all. Monster mash. I mean, so I've been like, what am I gonna eat? Cause this seems kind of hopeless. My nephew suggested I go to McDonald's every day.
No, like me, you get sick of it.
I presume after a day and a half, I'd probably get sick of it. But McDonald's in other cultures is very interesting, because sometimes they sell things that they don't sell here. You know, not as if I would eat it, but I think it was either China or Japan. They had like a squid ink burger, and the bun was even squid ink as well.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Lost me already.
No. I'm not. Like I said, I'm not
walking in.
I wouldn't eat it, but I just think it's interesting. Like that would never sell in America, I don't think. No.
No.
So we were watching a video recently of like, places you should definitely eat. Don't miss. Right? One place was a mac and cheese place. Now, I'm sorry, Mom, but I love mac and cheese. My mom can't stand mac and cheese. She will she will be physically sick if you eat mac and cheese in front of her. She's like, ugh.
I'm so curious what Kelly's gonna say next. I'm
Kelly,
sure she's got something.
Kelly doesn't like American chop suey. That's her mac and cheese.
I wasn't crazy about it when I was a kid.
I loved it when I was a kid. I think I was the only one in the house who ate it. I'd be excited, like, whoa, here we go. But she would like, ooh, I'm not eating that. And that's fine. But, so they have a really cool mac and cheese place. You can put all these custom things with it. She did the vomit thing. I can see it from here. I know, I'm sorry. And Mom's mad at me because now I'm talking about mac and cheese. But, so I said, that place looks kind of interesting. There's right around the corner from the hotel, there's going to be like a ramen noodle place. I said, well, that sounds intriguing. I might give that a go because it sounds like something I can... Mom is watching. Like Jesus. She's not mad.
Good. You're lucky.
But she still hates mac and cheese. So I stand by it. She said, what's funny is sometimes she'll make it at like Sunday dinner, but she'll like do it with like the most distasted look on her face. She'll be like, oh.
Fucking stand this.
Yes, and then she'll put it on the table like, ugh.
Eat it.
Yeah, and then
it's like, eat it. Hurry up.
And it's like, do you want? No, I don't want any.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
So I know. So I said I might try the ramen thing if I can bring that back to the hotel. But there is a very interesting place called... I'm going to get the place wrong. I might get the name wrong. But it's basically called the Cereal Cafe. Right? And it's a cereal bar. You go into this place, right? And it's lined with cereal boxes. All on the walls. Everything. And you can customize. You can put things in it. Oh my. Who is this now? You know what? Nikki's still on the mac and cheese.
Good, Nikki.
You can customize it. You can get different types of cheese in it. You can get different types of... It's very upscale mac and cheese, if that helps, Mom. But it seems very interesting. I'll have to show you later. But they have all these cereal things and all these little fixins and things you could put in it. And then they give you, which Nikki would probably love, this itty bitty little old school looking milk container. Like it's like an old school glass bottle, and it's adorable. And you can put strawberry milk in your cereal, chocolate, regular milk, all different types of milk, probably almond milk. So that got me thinking about cereal. This is the path that I take, right? So that got me thinking about cereal because
it's not straight. It's kind of like this.
Well, I know. Put a pin in it. So because I was amazed because when they showed the wall, it was, I would venture to say, 70% American cereal.
Cool.
And I was like, wow. I mean, it wasn't, I didn't see, I mean, the very first box that stands out at you is like Fruity Pebbles.
Nice.
Right? I was like, oh
Too
my
bad
God.
They don't taste the way they used
That's
to.
exactly what I'm like, oh, poor Fruity Pebbles, just shit.
Every once in a while, I'll get one just to see if maybe they went back to the old recipe. No.
What you need is to wait, and if they have like retro flavor, because Golden Grams is doing that. They're like retro flavor. I'm like, I didn't know you changed the flavor. I hadn't noticed.
It always tastes like Honey Smacks to me.
Golden Grams? Really? Oh. I don't know what to say to that. Okay. I mean, it just...
It's one with Sugar Bear, right?
What?
Golden Grams.
No, Golden Grams is,
What am I thinking of?
they're little squares. You're thinking of Super Golden Crisp.
Thanks. Yeah.
And yes, that does taste like
Yes.
Honey Smacks. They're essentially the same.
It's the golden pot that's throwing me.
Dude, I get it. So, I looked it up.
That's why you were so confused.
Oh, that's fine. So I looked it up, right?
Right.
Yeah, the top 10 cereals in the United States. Just run this down real quick, right? Honey Nut Cheerios, right, is number 1.
The only Cheerios I eat.
If I were to eat a Cheerio, and you'd probably have to put a gun to my head and a knife to my throat, and it would be Honey Nut Cheerios. Because I don't think I could stand regular Cheerios. You know what?
Cheerios.
My sister, I don't know if okay, I'll say the story.
Get ready.
Yeah, I might be in trouble in a little while. But my sister doesn't like the smell of maple syrup. Okay? Now, I hesitate to say why. But she doesn't like the smell of maple syrup. Right?
Bingo.
What's happening now? Grape Nuts. Grape Nuts is a shit cereal. Grape Nuts, it takes a long time for Grape Nuts to even absorb milk. But once it does, it's like spackle. Like you could fix your walls with it. It's disgusting. But when it's dry, you can use it to get your car out of a snowbank.
Like kitty litter.
I mean, that's how versatile Grape Nuts is. Exactly, it's like kitty litter, and that's what it reminds me of.
I tried it once when I was younger. I thought I had a mouthful of pebbles, like rocks, in my mouth. So I never got into that.
I know. It's used to get traction. That's what I'm saying. Traction in the mud. I have my whole family commented now.
Snow, too.
So my sister hates the smell of maple syrup. I hate the smell of Cheerios. For the exact same reason, she hates the smell of maple syrup. And I'll tell you off mic, because it's not something that I
get
should...
the exclusive.
Yeah, it's not something I should repeat, but it's gross. I don't like it. Ugh. Yeah. So, I mean, but Honey Nut Cheerios I think I could probably stand. You know? Frosted Flakes is number 2. Perfect. Frosted Flakes. I got nothing bad to say about Frosted Flakes. They're great. Great. Raisin Bran. Which is shit. They have to put the raisins in there just to make it edible. Because Raisin Bran is disgusting. Captain Crunch. I like Captain Crunch. Have you seen? Have they brought out the Halloween Captain Crunch?
I haven't seen it yet.
Ooh, I think it was in the past few years they've done a Halloween Captain Crunch, and it turns your milk green, which is kind of gross. Well, nobody wants to be drinking green milk, and did it glow in the dark or something? It had a weird thing to it. I don't want to say that the cereal glowed in the dark, but I think the box did.
If they can get that in the dark.
You may not want to eat it.
Will you glow in the dark afterwards?
Your urine will.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I don't have to turn a light on to
Come
pee.
here, check this out.
You
turn
guys,
the light. Turn off the light.
Look, you guys. But I like Captain Crunch. I'm kind of
I can make the bowl light up.
Are you a Crunch Berry or no?
Regular.
Really? Mm-hmm. See, I need the Crunch Berry for the difference in texture. Mm-hmm. Because if you're just eating straight Captain Crunch, you're gonna lose the roof of your mouth. It's jagged.
I let mine sit in the milk for like almost a minute. I let it soften up a tad.
You got to be very careful, because then it just goes, and then you just have a bowl of sog.
I don't let it get that far.
All right.
I just let it soften up enough that it's not gonna scratch the hell out of my mouth.
I got a thing with I got a texture thing, so I can't eat yogurt. I can't eat cheesecake for that reason either. And soggy cereal, just like wet bread. I hate wet bread. Soggy cereal is like wet bread.
Christmas story.
Oh yeah. Every time I see that, I get disgusted. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which is good. Which is another dangerous cereal, because if it gets I got the vomit sign again. Frosted Mini Wheats, because if that absorbs too much milk, the weird thing about Frosted Mini Wheats, right, is that once it absorbs the milk, they expand. So like you could have like 4 or 5 in your bowl, and poof, it's like Jesus, that's awful. Lucky Charms,
yes,
which is an awesome cereal. Although I must say, in my lifetime, they have added way too many. It's like they
Styles?
keep. Yeah. It's like they keep waiting. Like, what can we add as a marshmallow now?
Well, these days they pretty much try to combine 2 marshmallows into one.
Oh yeah. Because they did. Excuse me, the star and the
balloon or something.
Yeah, they put the star in something, and yeah, it's just crazy.
Let's go retro.
I would love
Pink
just
hearts,
the
orange stars,
yellow moons, blue diamonds,
green clovers, purple horseshoes.
Yeah, though I remember when they did the purple horseshoes came out, they were like, now purple horseshoes, and I was like, I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm ready for the horseshoes, and then they did the balloons, and it was like,
yeah, that's when it started going.
And now it's just a whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. Rice Krispies. I've never been a big fan of Rice Krispies.
I always add some sugar on top.
On Rice Krispies?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Frosted Flakes.
You put sugar on Frosted Flakes? Yep. They did all the work for you. There's already frosted.
I'm adding a little more.
Wow! Oh, my teeth hurt just thinking about that, bro. I would probably need sugar on the Raisin Bran just to make that edible, if I'm honest. Wow, you're a rebel.
No.
Jeez, sugar on your Frosted Flakes. Mm-hmm. Psh, sugar up that cereal, bitch. Let's go. Apple Jacks.
Yes.
I had Apple Jacks like a year ago, and they have like it's probably been a while that they've been around, but they got the green one in there now. When you know, I'm a purist, it used to just be the orange, and now they have the green, and I find that they taste funny.
It does taste a little different than it used to.
Thank you. I thought it tasted odd the last time I had it, and I was like, ooh, what did they do to Apple Jacks? They can't leave anything alone anymore.
Nope.
And Fruit Loops, which is another thing that I had that tasted funny. Did you see that, you know, Fruit Loops isn't sugary enough, so they put freaking marshmallows in it? How odd is that?
Trix doesn't taste the same either.
Oh, well, yeah.
I like Trix better when they were just around puffs.
What are they now?
They're back. They're on like the third.
They're not a puff?
No, they're like the third or fourth time back to the fruity shapes.
Oh. I would think that the puff would be easier because it'd be
Yeah.
easy to manufacture because it's just a little fucking
Puff.
ball.
Mhm.
Right.
That's what I used to love as a kid.
That's like Kix.
So was Pac-Man. Kicks, they were like Kicks with marshmallows.
Yeah.
I loved them. That was my favorite cereal back then.
I didn't know. Did you eat Kix? I never knew anybody who ate Kix. Yeah.
Just
And
the Pac-Man version.
The commercial, they made it sound like you were a bad parent if you didn't buy Kix.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, you're not buying Kix? What's the matter with you?
Kick you.
Exactly. But I made this list the other day, and I went to my husband and I said, look at that. Not one Special K, not one Total. You know why? Because those cereals are shit. Those are his favorite cereals. He likes Total. He eats old man cereal. It's like, look at these are proper cereals. Yeah. Not that old man shit you eat. Chex. No. Total. Disgusting.
Special K was the only one I ate. I only had that when I was like 4.
I'll be honest with you. I have a bowl. Not a bowl. I have a box. It's almond vanilla Special K. Right? I gotta put honey on it to eat it. Right? Which isn't, that bad. Honey's not that bad for you, but it's like I need additives just to make this, just to allow my mouth to let that in. It's like, okay.
I'd be somewhat happy.
Listen.
What's that?
Kelly's informing the world that she likes Special K.
Did I see a heart emoji?
You did see a heart emoji because that's how much she loves Special K. It deserved the heart emoji. It's just I need the honey to eat it, and it's like it's just not a cereal that I enjoy. I always said like if it didn't like originally have like a prize in it, it was a shit cereal.
That's another thing.
They don't do those anymore.
They barely have prizes anymore.
No, they don't.
If they do, it's not in the box.
They got this QR code you have to scan, and I'm not gonna do that. Probably not. Although I am interested to hear the song now. I gotta be honest with you.
It's not like the good old days, like the one behind here.
We will get to that, my friend.
Got a surprise mystery cereal behind here. Look,
Yeah.
comment.
I can't. This is very quick. It's good with honey. You know what, honey? It is good with honey. You're right. And when you're right, you're right. So, those are top U.S. cereals, right? So I was like, oh, well, what's popular in Europe, right? I mean, do they even eat cereal in Europe? Apparently, these American breakfast-themed cereal places are popping up all over the place. They're very popular over there now, right?
I'll take your word for it.
They are. I researched. They are.
It's online. It's gotta be true.
Well, yeah. Well, there's some in here. There's some in L.A. There's one in a very popular one in New York. I think there's one outside of Boston, but it's like way up. And I'm like, oh, the cereal will be soggy by the time I get that home. Oof, that'd be just a bowl of sludge. But I wanted to see what the popular European cereals were, like if they ran parallel with our taste, because there are Americans who like their sugar in their cereal, even if it's already sugared.
I'd be pissing off the grocery witch.
You're pissing off the grocery witch. You're sugaring up your Frosted Flakes, son. So I'll just run this real quick because I'm probably the only one who's interested in this. Golden Grahams, Honey Nut Cheerios, right? They have a cereal called Frosted Shreddies, which is essentially Frosted Mini Wheats. I fucking love Cookie Crisp
I always did.
in Europe, right? For some reason, that blew me away.
Yeah, let's go.
It's like, really?
Let's go retro with that too. Bring back the cop.
Oh, I remember the little
The
burglar.
cop Rob. Yeah.
The little burglar, yeah. Something called Golden Nuggets, which looks like corn pops.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. And their most popular cereal, fucking cornflakes. Yeah. Which is amazing. Now, I want to get to the thing that you have there. Your little, it's show and tell tonight.
Now we're talking retro, and this is original retro.
Yeah.
Not this type of retro.
No.
But now, when I got this, I didn't know that this was still sealed. So that makes this a hell of a lot better for me. But I've been kind of getting into a certain movie lately, which normally it's a movie that I like, but I don't really love, and I don't really watch much.
Okay.
But I've been getting into it for some reason lately.
All right.
And I went on eBay and I found this because I wanted the thing that's with it.
Right.
And like, ooh, it comes with the box. And then I read, and it's like, it's the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
Batman cereal. With the bank.
With the bank. That's actually a big deal.
Keaton. Keaton.
That's the Michael Keaton Batman. The best Batman.
Yes. And this is the 1989 Batman cereal.
Yep.
Still sealed. Looks brand new, and no, I'm not going to open it. No, I'm not going to eat it.
I would not recommend eating a cereal from 1989.
I'm not LA Beast.
Yeah. Does it have a... I'm not going to open it. I promise. I was literally just looking because there is...
A little tear on the top.
No, that's not what I was looking at. It was, there's a date.
Expiration date?
I can't really see.
It even says new on the box.
I can't really see. I wanted to see if there was an expiration date on it.
It's got to be there somewhere.
Yeah, you would think. Well, there's a code on the top, but I can't really see what's happening with it. So.
Well, back then we didn't have to scan for anything, too.
Back then, nothing expired. We just saved everything.
See, back then the prize was either inside or on it.
I always kind of hated that when they had the prize on the outside of the box.
Yeah, it's not much fun. You gotta put your arm in there and
dig. You gotta root around in there until you find it.
Make other people not want any of that cereal. Because your hand is in there, touching the cereal. So now you're basically claiming the cereal to yourself.
Right.
Mine!
Yeah.
But the prize was always like all the way down the bottom. Sometimes if you can't find it with your hand, you gotta take the bag out and look.
You know what though? I'm an idiot. That was a trick I didn't learn until I was 10? I'm like, wait a minute, you can take the bag out? Shit! This is a new ball game right here. Nobody's getting any Lucky Charms today.
Then for a while after that, they were just putting the toy in there, in between the bag.
Oh, yeah. That's lazy.
Yeah.
That's lazy. I have a feeling somebody complained or something.
Oh, probably.
That's why they do everything.
One of my favorite prizes was the wacky wall crawling things.
Oh, those are things you whip up against the wall and like.
Yeah. It looked like a little.
They octopus down.
Yeah. I love those, and you get them in like 4 different colors.
I'm trying to remember. I don't really remember any like. I mean, it was so cool to get that stuff, but I mean, it wasn't anything.
I don't have to hide it.
Huh?
So I can put this here. I don't have to hide it.
Yeah. You're surrounded by breakfast. Sean, part of a balanced breakfast. They always said that. It was
nutritious.
So bullshit. It's like, part of a balanced breakfast, really? If you ate a bowl of Flintstone vitamins.
I think about the old PSA versions. Balancing my breakfast.
Oh, that was the Abominable Snowman. I loved that PSA. That was one of my favorite PSAs. Okay, there was this little Abominable Snowman Muppet, right?
Look out, Muppets!
Muppets! And he was in a little cafeteria. And he starts putting food, and he had a little friend who was like an ostrich. I feel like she was an ostrich. She was kind of a bitch. So he's putting food on his little tray. And the ostrich is like, I mean, I forget that part I forget verbatim, but she was essentially like, "You're eating shit. Why are you eating crap?" Well, kind of, yes. You're kind of right, Kelly. So she's like, you know, you need other things with your food, blah, blah, blah. I mean, she's being very, very judgmental, very bitchy. So he goes back and he's like, you know what, you're right. And then he's like, I'm going to get the hot lunch. So he goes back. That's right. She got the line right. So I'm very proud. So he comes back and he's got it on his head, right? So the bitch-ass ostrich then goes, Abominable, what are you doing? And he goes, balancing my meal. And it was very cheesy, but it was very funny. And I loved, oh man, I loved the 80s PSAs that they used to have.
We should do a segment.
We've talked about that before. And that the little Abominable guy, he had that one. He had one about saving money that he was kind of, it was almost in rhyme, but not really. And he'd be like, oh, you can save up for this balloon. And like, basically, he was just saying, like...
The balloon on a stick, right?
Yeah. He's like, or a swell dolly. And he just like... But it was so funny, because he'd be...
swell dolly!
Yes! And he'd like... Basically, he was like, don't spend your money on stupid shit. Like...
Oh, you're funny if he said it that way.
Well, no, he didn't say it that way. And I think he had one more. But I'm not... I remember the balance in my meal thing and the one about saving your money the most. But there may have been one more.
Balance in meal really sticks out.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one. The Looney Tunes one was another good one. With Dangers in the Kitchen. That was good. They had one
the
was
one with the real kitchen and the
the
cartoon things.
Yeah, and he's like
appliances.
Yeah, and they had the evil hot pot of water, and he's like, "Oh, I need a child to grab my handle." It's like, oh,
that sounds worse. Than
I know it does.
I just wait for a little child to grab my handle.
And then Bugs Bunny comes in and he's like, "Hey, fix your kitchen." Like, essentially, he's like, "Fix it." I was thinking the other day. What was it? The Crying Native American. Yeah, for the litter. Woodsy Owl.
Yeah.
Give a hoot. Don't pollute. McGruff.
The
crime dog. Yes. With his little trench coat, which was kind of ominous.
I remember when, a few months ago, when one of the cops in my department retired.
Yeah.
I think I texted you saying there's somebody dressed up as McGruff.
That's
suit.
awesome. That must have been hot.
I bet.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
He's still around.
They had the, I hate the Wizard of Oz. But there was one with the Tin Man that was done by the American Lung Association telling you not to smoke. And then there was one with the C-3PO and R2-D2 where they were also, it was also an anti-smoke thing. I was thinking the other day.
Were you?
Yeah. Because I have a lot of trouble. Well, it was when I was trying to schedule someone to come and look at the basement. Excuse me. And I was trying to have it when, like, Jay was home because I don't like talking to people I don't know. I have trouble with that, right? And I was like, maybe because there was so much of, like, PSAs and all of this jargon where they were like, don't touch strangers. Don't talk to people. Ooh, dare. Keep kids off drugs and don't talk to them. Right?
Where are those now?
So I was like,
Everybody's smoking and on drugs.
Yeah, well, everybody needs it. And I was like, I think they were like, maybe they just turned us, because it's not just me. So I think there's like an entire generation of people who are like, stranger danger! I can't talk to anybody! I don't want to talk to you, you're a stranger! McGruff! And then I was always angry. I've said this on the show a million times, and I'll keep saying it. I was always angry nobody offered me drugs. There were so many, not only drug seminars, but there was so much anti-drug jargon that they shoved down our throats, like dare and, whoa, just say no. Just say no. And then that was Nancy Reagan's whole thing, was just say no. That was her, championship. And so they made it sound like you were going to be offered drugs on every corner. Every time you walk down the street, somebody, hey, you look like you do meth. Want to do some crack? Like,
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I mean, like, I was waiting for someone to offer me drugs.
You were dying to say no?
I was going to say no, but I was going to be polite. Right?
No,
Just be like, no thank you. But I appreciate you thinking of me. Right? I realize you think I do meth. I appreciate you trying to give me the upsell. But no. No thank you. Right?
Can't afford it anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, they give you the first one's free. Oh, well, then I'll just take one. Then beyond that, I don't know what to tell you.
One, please.
Yeah, it was so funny because I think it was earlier this year. I have trouble with time passing. So earlier this year, I think, I went to a dispensary to try to get something for my back. And I just had, like, all that shit in my head. I'm like, oh, McGruff would be very disappointed in me right now. He knew where I was. Oh, boy. I'm making him hang his head in shame. He's like, Tara, I thought better of you. My God. Did you learn nothing? Did you learn nothing from that after-school program?
No.
No. No. I learned shit. Yeah. It's so hot in here. Oh my goodness. So, you know what time it is?
Time to get a watch.
No.
Aw. It is for me. I don't have mine on.
You know, I've never bought Jay a watch because I've never seen him wear one. And then, like, 2 weeks ago, he said, oh, maybe I should get a watch. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I would have bought you a watch if I'd known you'd wear it.
You could have got that for his birthday.
No, he really likes what I got him, and he went further with the gift. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, it is time to say goodbye. We will see you next time. Be sure to listen to the full audio version. Sean's got something to tell you. Tell him, Sean.
Okay.
Scarecrow, I'll miss you most of all.
Bullshit.
I know, I hate him.
Have a good everything. Movie quote this week is, well, ladies first. No, you go first. No, I insist. No, I insist. Well, what are you afraid of? A fate worse than death? No, just death. Isn't that enough? What's that one?
Come on, Kelly.
Kelly, come on. You know it. Champ.
Champ. I think we're still on. We shouldn't be. It's not ending.